And it's Ken Kreitzer for Cam Vets Media and Army football practice. Black Knights getting set to travel to Birmingham, Alabama and play UAB on Saturday. I have a chance to talk to Army punter, and that is James Wagenseller. He had a 71-yard punt down at East Carolina, pinned the Pirates back deep in their zone. Jim, good to see you. How was practice out there for you?
It's going good. You know, the boys are really excited to go down to Birmingham this week and play against a good UAB team. Just getting 1% better every day, trying to go 1-0 each week.
Yeah. Now, as I said, you had a big 71-yard punt in the second half that pinned ECU on their 1-yard line, and that was a big factor in the game. Tell us about that play and how it's set up and how it became a 70-yard punt.
Well, it was just like every other time we go out there, you know, same routine through every punt, and just I guess I got a good hold of that one. Just gotta be grateful for my guys going down there covering Chris Williams and Owen Walter, the long snapper. They were both down there waiting on the goal line, ready to get it, and you know, I really was hyped up for that punt because you know we needed something big to go in that game. So after that, went over to the defense, said, "Let's go, boys, we got this," and you know, really tried to get something started there.
Yeah, and you forced ECU to punt from their own end zone, which gave the offense some really good field position. Now, on that punt, were you punting down the middle? Or were you punting towards one of the corners?
Kind of just let it rip, and the ball went wherever the wind took it. I mean, it was a really windy game, so I mean the wind really took care of that ball.
Yeah. Now tell us. Obviously, what happened was their punt return didn't catch it, didn't call for a fair catch, let it go for whatever reason, and that was really and then it let the ball bounce. Is there anything you practice that if you can get the ball to bounce, that it'll keep on rolling down the field?
I mean, for being honest, punters will like to claim, they purposely made the ball bounce one way or whatnot. But I mean, for the most part, there's very few punts you can actually really control the bounce. So I mean, I guess I just got lucky with that one that it rolled forward.
No, it was a great effort. Now, tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Poway, California, just outside of San Diego.
Okay, great. Yeah, beautiful part of the country. And how did you end up at West Point?
My dad did 32 years in the Army. My brother is a Black Hawk pilot right now. So Ever since I was a little kid, I knew I was going to serve. I knew I wanted to come to one of the academies. And Coach Satt was the first one to reach out to me and said, hey, James, we think you'd be a great fit. And just carrying on the family tradition.
Well, absolutely. And how is it adjusting to West Point? You're a junior now. You affirmed your commitment to serve in the U.S. Army. How has your West Point experience been?
My West Point experience has been great. Started out at the prep school for my first year. That's where I made some of my best friends, both on and off the team. Those are guys I'm gonna be buddies with till the day I die. Other than that, it's just been going good. Now that I'm a junior, and like you said, sir, I affirmed things. Get a little bit more real. Now it's some would say it's time to lock in. So I guess the big point of my West Point career so far has been affirmation, and I couldn't ask for anything else but to be here.
And is there part of the Army that you're thinking about trying to apply to?
I want to be a medevac pilot, just like my brother, 67 Juliet. So that's what I'm trying to do. I really look up to my brother. I want to be just like him. So I want to fly Blackhawks, be a medevac pilot. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So you want to go into Army aviation? That's a great part of the Army. Just tell us, what's the key in your preparation? You're out there with Coach Saturnio every day. What's the key in just preparing yourself to play?
I'd say a big thing that nobody really thinks about that much, but Coach Saturnio definitely does, and that we practice every day is the mental game. It's the same thing with kickers and punters and even long snappers. The mental game is half of it. You really gotta put your feelings aside, put your thoughts aside, go out there. Like I said earlier, it's the same rep every time. Doesn't matter what happened before, doesn't matter what's gonna happen later. All that matters is that you go 1-0 this rep. So that's really the biggest preparation is being able to put aside everything else that's happening and just focus on the moment.
We had obviously the big kick at the big moment at East Carolina. What's been the most dramatic kick that you've made in terms of the crowd? It's a big moment. The crowd's very high energy. Has there been a kick you were particularly proud of being able to get off in a challenging circumstance?
I'd say number one is definitely that punt against ECU. Other than that, Army-Navy last year, there was about a minute and a half left in the second quarter, and my heels were on our own 3-yard line, I think.
Uh-huh.
And I flipped the field with, I think it was a 49-yard ball that netted 46. So we really, it kind of gave us a little bit of a buffer for our defense going into halftime so that they couldn't get any more points. I think that was probably my biggest punt in my career of last year.
Absolutely. Now, just what's the feel of the team? They look very high energy out there on the practice field today, very enthusiastic. What's the feel of the team in preparation for UAB?
We're just getting ready. Like I said, 1% better every week. Just go 1-0 each day. We say 1-0 each week with the games, 1-0 each day, 1-0 each rep. Like I just said with the mental game, sir, every single rep you do is totally separate from the other. You could have a terrible rep and your pump before, doesn't matter. Going into a new one, it's a new rep, it's a new day, it's a new game, new chance to go 1-0.
James Wagenseller, a junior punter on the Army football team. Great to talk with you tonight, and we'll see you down in Alabama on Saturday.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you. It's Ken Kreitzer for CamVets Media.